Hey everybody, Kanochi again, and today guys, I'm in an anime review. This anime review is to Gate Season 2, Episode 1 guys. Yes guys, finally, we have the second season of Gate. Also, we just call it Episode 13 of Gate, like, this, I just have to say, even though I like Gate, Gate's a good series, it's enjoyable to watch, I cannot deny, this is definitely does not feel like a new season episode. I can tell you guys that this doesn't feel like it at all. When it comes to a series or that come out in a specific time period, there's always going to be at least something different about them, usually because of the story and everything around them. But also it comes to second season of the Pacific series, or third season of how many seasons there are out there for this specific anime or TV film or anything you're into, you can definitely still tell the differences straight away between the previous season. You can like Attack on Assassination Classroom. I told you that to me it felt like basically the episode should have just been in the episode, just in the post being the first season. It should have. It just feels like it should have been a one whole season series episode, and Kate did the same thing, but I have to say Kate did it even more effectively, make it look like this should not be. This episode is definitely should not be an episode that just start off a new season. This just feels like episode freaking 13 of Gate. This feels like it's that kind of episode. Because it straight away went to, oh, no impact of proper build-up of what happened previously. Like they did do a little bit, but it's like what they did do a little bit back what happened the previous season. But it's the way they do it comes to a normal episode. You're gonna get a small little bit preview and then go to the main plot. And when it comes to a first episode from a second season on anything, or a first season or second season on any Pacific series, either way, you should expect at least a minute's worth of feedback of what happened at previous episodes of the previous season. That's what you should expect from a new season of anime. You should really expect something like that. Unless it's a new series, then it's a lot different. But it comes a new season of Pacific anime series, then they should give us at least a minute's worth. But no, they only gave us a few seconds worth, which is usually only for basically just an episode before this episode came out. And I feel like, yeah, you're right. Really, the pacing in this episode was just, I have to say, pretty bad. The pacing in this episode. Oh, like, I'm not complaining too much. I'm just saying the pacing was like, oh, what was going on? I couldn't understand what was going on. And that's one of my nitpicks. I'm alright with fast pace. I'm just telling you to understand it. It was a bit hard to. Now, let's get into the main point of this episode. The main point of this episode is basically just getting you the refresh of our characters. At the same time, also introducing a new character. One of the princess's brothers came to basically a party that the Imperial Army able to make up so they can talk to Pacific nobles and also have their families hang out, basically. Of course, faulty information gone out to the Empire, telling them that there's a problem going on, a kidnapping. So basically the princess's brother heard about it, so decided to go there. Then he noticed it was not like that, and then when he noticed, when she princess told him to eat the food. He ended up eating the food, and then instead of just taking everything, he just took in the food that he ate and just went left. And actually, that's the only I have to say. Pretty much main plot of the series, of the episodes. That's really what I got from this episode. Is that more like it's the main plot of the episode? Just what it felt like to me. Main plot of the episode. Hello, mask. Right behind me. Right behind me is the mask. Yeah, I'm just joking. Yeah. Yeah. Now the other parts are just like, yeah. Does that have any relevance? Does that? No. Well, actually, the last part of the episode did. We guys know. A lot of people should know this, but we know that animals are pretty good at sensing danger. And that's what they did in this. Actually, no. Well, they're technically humanoid. They have human figures, but they have animal parts on them. You know, neckos, wolf humans. You know, stuff like that. People like that. Basically, they sensed an earthquake coming, or in their world, earthquake, earthshake. We call it earthquake, but they call it earthshake. But they tell them that's gonna happen, and then yes, the episode end off with a freaking earthquake, which I. As it was rushed, the cliffhanger just didn't get me. Like I do notice the cliffhanger. And when it comes to cliffhanger, usually it pisses a lot of people off. But this cliffhanger? And no, because this cliffhanger could just... The episodes was just all random. I just couldn't understand the story what was going on in this episode. It's too rushed, not inputted properly. And that's the only thing I'd say. Animation quality. Pretty very good animation. Like, I think it actually improved from last time. I think it did. That's the only thing I noticed that has improved. It's animation, but it was fast pacing, too hard to understand. Yeah, too fast pacing. I just need to say that. Just too fast pacing. It's just hard to understand. But hopefully the episodes are gonna be alright. But I digress. Anyway, that's my review for Gate Season 2, Episode 1. Or Gate Episode 30, how you prefer calling it. But anyway, hope you guys like it. Become show fans today. If you guys want some fan mail, the description below. My address is there, and yeah. Hope you guys like it. Come on and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys!